bottles, yeah, we got them all. Line them all up and we'll drink till we fall. South the Cantina's the best liquor store. On the Cantina, you'll never need more.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Arthur Cantina podcast. I'm your only host today, JP. Anthony's not with us. He's gone. We lost him. I told him he was on a slippery slope. He's back at Disney. The Disney adult brain rot got to him. Nobody wants to believe it. You know, he says it's for the kids. His start of the addiction was Legoland. That was like his morphine because he was addicted to Legoland. And now he got on the H, or should I say the D? Pause. Disney. He's addicted to Disney. The guy's off on assignment in Disney World, living grand. So today it's just me. You got to deal with me. I'm sorry. Joey's here as always. That's why I have 2 cups. This is something I always wanted to do. Never could do it with Anthony because he doesn't drink coffee. Me, I'm a big coffee guy. Joseph indulges in a cup of Joe. So we're going to do mixers. What I used to do, we used to have a taster. We don't have it anymore, so I'm going to have to crack one open. We're going to start off with, I got peanut butter whiskey. Let's break it down. Then I got classic Italian Sambuca. And then I have a delicious pistachio cream. And then I have a delicious Adriatico. It's an amaretto liqueur. Another fantastic drink. I think they'll all go fantastic in coffee. So that's what we're going to do today. Get in line. First, I guess we'll just get right into it. I'm not going to give any spiel. I should be looking at the camera. I'm looking at Joey. I have no one to talk to, so it's very weird. But let's get into it. We got coffee from our good friends, M&G. And this one is Rams Point peanut butter whiskey. I'm assuming Rams Point is made with whiskey with natural flavors and caramel color. So they added the color and natural flavors. I prefer Screwball. I know flavored whiskey gets a lot of a lot of flack, but I enjoy Screwball, especially in my coffee. I've had it before. So let's do this. I mean, is this an Irish coffee? I don't think so. I think Irish coffee's an Irish whiskey and, Jameson or whatever. We should have did a taste test without the stuff, but we know what coffee tastes like, right? So, first off, doesn't change the color. So if you're trying to hide it from, your boss or your wife or something, whiskey and coffee is kind of like cookies and milk. They go together. Peanut butter whiskey, it's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm going to tell you a little story about peanut butter whiskey. Again, I said we have Screwball. I didn't want to break open a giant bottle of Screwball, so I use this. Very similar, but I took Screwball one time. We went to the Botanical Gardens Christmas lights train festival they do. Cold. It was a freezing cold, winter night, and we had I didn't have coffee. It actually goes even better with hot chocolate. Had a cup of hot chocolate from Dunkin' Donuts. Makes probably one of the best hot chocolates in the game. Put a bunch of Screwball in it. I got blasted looking at trains. It was fantastic. But again, pretty good, no, Joe?
Very good.
Yeah, so truth be told, we used to have a sample of Screwball underneath the counter. And I would just pour it into my morning coffee every morning. And I was kind of getting drunk. I'm not allowed to. That's bad. We might have to edit this out. It was not supposed to even be saying this. But I had to cut it out. I'm like, yo, I can't be drinking. But it's that good. I drink my coffee black. No sugar, no cream, no sugar. I'm sweet enough. I don't need it. But with the whiskey, the peanut butter whiskey, that's good. That's good. Let's give it a re-pour. I was nervous. Just get a little bit just to rinse it out. I was nervous. I was afraid the hot coffee is going to break the glass. I mean, coffee's very light. Oh, we also have, I forgot, we got these goofy other flavored whiskeys, but I guess we could save that for next time. We have a We have a flavored whiskey that's pancakes and bacon or some crap. It's terrible, but it probably goes good in the coffee. So let's do, this is an Italian classic. Usually it's with, what, espresso, but I guess you put it in coffee as well. Sambuca. I hate Sambuca. I hate the smell of Sambuca. I hate the taste of Sambuca. It's awful. Reminds me of like being a child, right? And, you know, my parents' family would come over for, you know, whatever sort of holiday or whatever the hell they were doing. As you could tell, I only used half the peanut butter. I put the whole damn thing in it. And, you know, and after dinner, you have coffee, you have cake, they get a little espresso. They sit around, they speak their gobbledygook. I mean, by gobbledygook, I mean Italian. Shout out to my Italians. But you would smell the Sambuca in the espresso, and it was god-awful. Ugh, I hate it. You like it?
It's all right.
Let's. Actually, it's pretty good. Actually, I guess that's why they do it. It's actually delicious. This is another thing I don't need in my life. Put Sambuca in my coffee. Funny enough, I picked up a buddy of mine, little story about, you know, alcoholic friends. I picked up a buddy of mine a couple months ago for something, and it's early in the morning, and he gets a coffee, and we're driving. And I go, smell Sambuca. He said, oh yeah, it's in my coffee. 9 o'clock in the morning. He's nursing a hangover, and he's putting Sambuca in the coffee. I kind of like it. I was never a fan of Sambuca, but I still don't like the smell, that licorice smell. But the taste is, the coffee and the Sambuca goes very well. Ooh. All right, a little rinse out of this. A little bit more for you, Joseph. That's it. I haven't had my coffee this morning, so just give it a go rinse. Let me crack this one open. We got 2 coffees going. Now, the next one, again, I mean, you could obviously see it. There was no color change. It's clear, and it was a clear liquid, the Sambuca, so there's no real color change to it. But this one, we should get some color. So if you like to have cream or milk, which one do you want to do first? I'll let you pick, Joe. White, pistachio. We jumping right to this is truth be told, one of my favorite. You've had this, right? You haven't had this? You might have to have it without the coffee first. But always a fan of pistachio, even as a little kid. Now let's see what it does to the color. Look at that. That's a beautiful. That's some chemistry right there, dude. Look at that. Now never put. I like my coffee black. Cheers. And you can see yours. Yours was cool separated. But once they look at that. Looks like coffee with, you know, some sort of cream in it. Smells good. Again, this pistachio, before I even drink this coffee, we have one other pistachio. At the time, I think we had 3 at once. Hands down, the best pistachio cream you can get. Wow. Fantastic. It's fantastic. So far, this is the best one. They've all been good, but this pistachio, it tastes like pistachio ice cream. If you like pistachio ice cream, this is the one. As a kid, I always loved pistachio ice cream because it was green. I liked green as a kid, so I would get pistachio ice cream at Carvel, and it was fantastic. I fell in love with it. If you like this is crema Alpina. It's fantastic. It really is. I could sit here and polish off a whole bottle. That's good stuff. I mean, we're blowing by. Now I'm hopped up on coffee. I'm going to uptick. I'm going to be done with this podcast in like 5 minutes. All right. We're going to move on to, and then afterwards, I'm going to give you the pistachio by itself. You want more? No more. Okay. Now this one's actually another good drink. This is the Amaretto liqueur, Adriatico. So if you've ever had, if you're an Italian, shout out to my fellow Italians. you go to a wedding, you get those, those like almonds in the white candy. They're usually like in like a like almost like a mesh bag, and they're almonds covered in like a hard white candy shell. No, Toroni isn't Toroni the long things. Whatever. They're like an Italian wedding like favorite gift treat. I hate them. I never liked them. I just don't like the texture of the hard candy on my teeth. But this is what this tastes like, and it tastes delicious. If you're watching, you go, oh, I know what he's talking about. Now, it just looks, again, cream, so it's going to give you that coffee with cream look. I guess you can hide this in your drink too if you're at work, or hide them from the wife or husband or whatever, your loved ones. You don't want to know you're a boozer. You can put this in your coffee. It tastes like almost like a biscotti, you know? Very sweet, delicious. Let me see. Let me look and see. Okay, now this is the one I was talking about. Now this is all natural flavored. I can't imagine this is naturally flavored. Pancakes and bacon. Now before we even attempt to drink that one, what was your favorite? Peanut butter whiskey, the Sambuca, or creams?
Pistachio, the cream, peanut butter.
Pistachio, amaretto, whiskey, and the Sambuca last. I would probably do pistachio, peanut butter, the amaretto cream, and then the Sambuca. But all of them, not a bad choice, to be quite honest. Again, Sambuca is just too old school for me. Now this thing, I'm not gonna drink. I mean, maybe. I guess I might as well try it. Now, just smell this, Joey. It smells like pancakes.
Oh, shit.
Right? It tastes like, I don't know, dog shit. Let's just try this straight up. Just a little pour. Okay. Now this is, again, Bubba's Pancakes and Bacon Whiskey. They make another one that we have. I don't think I've tried this one. This is the Marshmallow Chocolate. They make flavor whiskeys. And honestly, I'm not a fan of flavor whiskeys. I don't like to knock anybody and how they drink. But I think it's child play. Now the smell is, it smells like burnt pancakes. It smells like pancakes. Yeah, the taste is like, it has like that whiskey on the mouth feel, but it just tastes like over sweetened syrup. It's a little pancake. It tastes like burnt pancakes, but it's just so sweet. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not even gonna put it in the coffee, quite honestly. I was gonna try it, but we'll pump the brakes on it. Yeah, Joey shook his head. No. You can get that crap here if you want. I'm not a fan of it. I got into an argument with Anthony. He brought it in. I said, "Why are we getting this stuff in, man?" It was a whole thing. But listen, that's what you do. I gotta salespeople come in and try to sell us on everything, and I gotta be him. When Anthony's in a good mood, he wants to buy everything. I said, "No, we don't need this garbage." Try this, Joe. Try the cream. Again, this is by far one of the best things we have in the store, and it's like expensive. If you want more, now, I barely took any. I don't want to waste it. But I mean, it tastes like melted pistachio ice cream. I think it's naturally flavored. Most pistachio drinks are gonna have color, because natural color of the pistachio is gonna be brown. A lot of people are like, I'm not gonna drink brown goo. So I think they add some sort of coloring. Compared to, we have one, Sora di Salento, whatever it's called. It looks like the ooze that turned the Ninja Turtles into Teenage Mutants. It's bright green. I'm like, I can't drink that. That's crazy to me. But yeah, so I think the winner is the pistachio. Shout out pistachio. All four go good in coffee. I think you'd agree. Well, And that's it. But before I sign off, what we got going on in the shop, we have a. Oh no, this is no dogs allowed in the shop. That's a whole new other thing. I don't know where my sign is. It's somewhere. We're doing a raffle right here. You buy one of our private barrels, which would be, I'll tell you right now, I know off the top of my head, but I'll go off this list. Castle and Key Rye, Fez Edition, Penelope Architect Private Select, Woodinville Barrel Store Pick, whether it's Anthony's or Fez's, which, by the way, they're doing competition. Everyone's taking Anthony over Fez. Fez, you suck, dude. Nobody likes your whiskey. I think, but didn't we do the blind test? I picked Fez, didn't I? And you picked Fez. Bullet single barrel and Wyoming private barrel that's coming in. You buy any of those, for each bottle you buy, you get a free raffle ticket into our basket, which is over there. Joey, picture of the basket. It's about $500 worth of whiskeys and, I don't know, candies and pastas and whatever else is in that basket. So yeah, come into the store, buy a barrel pick, get a chance to win, get your hat thrown in the raffle. I think we're planning to do the drawing, I'm assuming Ferragosto. So you still got time. That's in the first week or second weekend of September. What else we got going on in the store? September. We talked about on the Mexico ones. Me and Anthony went to Mexico. You can watch the first episode now and the second episode now, I guess. The second episode of Mexico should be out. We got a Patron barrel coming in. That's coming in September. And technically it's not a whiskey, but if we have it and the raffle's still going on, you tell them JP said it's okay for you to throw your hat into the whiskey basket raffle if you buy a Patron private barrel, which I'm looking forward to. Again, shout out to Patron. I don't want to glaze them too much, but they did good by me. Anything else to add? No, Joey says no. I say no. I know I'll forget something as soon as we sign off. But again, hopefully next episode you'll see me and Anthony back together. I know a lot of people in the comments, in the Reddits, in the Patreons, in the YouTube comments, the Instagram account, they say JP and Anthony are at odds. They're never in the episodes together. I want to put that rumor to bed. Just because we don't get along in real life doesn't mean we can't get along on the podcast. I mean, no, you got to edit that out, Joey. Everything's fine. Everyone, everything's fine. Me and Anthony don't hate each other, I swear. It's a joke. I guess that's it. All right. Peace out. Have some coffee with the pistachio or have it with the whiskey, peanut butter whiskey. I prefer screwball, but, we don't got the nips of screwball. So just get some, Ram's Point, throw it in there. And if you're an old Italian man, get the Sambuca. Goodbye, everybody.
Arthur Cantina, we're really glad you came. We won't forget your face next time, but might forget your name.